Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Health Chats podcast. I am sitting here today in beautiful Croatia with my dad.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, it's like 40 degrees.
It's pretty close. I think more like, 38, 39, somewhere in there.
Yes.
No difference.
Yes. But we're still going to podcast because today is a very special day. It is my parents' 30th wedding anniversary.
Today. Yeah.
How's it feel?
It's, time flies. I'll tell you that. It doesn't seem like it's been 30 years, but it has been. And there's not enough, time in this podcast to describe what has happened in those 30 years, but I could give some good highlights.
Yeah. Well, what we're going to do today for the listeners, so you know, is I'm interviewing my dad, my mom, my brother, and his wife. And I have 4 questions that I'm asking about love and relationships. And I'm probably going to cry.
I might too.
Yeah, I already feel like I'm going to cry because, I mean, one, what connects all humans more than love and relationships, whether it's with your family or with your friends or with your partner? And we've just spent like a week-ish together already. And what grows you more than spending a week with your family? I don't know if there's anything. You think you're healed and then you spend time with your family and you're like, oh yeah, there's still work to do.
Yeah.
But it's all stuff I feel grateful for and appreciate, no matter how many times we feel triggered and we're on the edge. And I mean, it's equally balanced out with how much fun we have with each other. So I'm happy to be here. So we'll dive right in. I said 5 minutes for everyone, but it might be longer, and that's okay.
Fine by me.
If
I got no place to be.
Yeah, we're just here. We're here now. And if anyone has never met my dad, something that I realize the older that I get is like so much of my desire to be mindful and to be present comes from you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Because I feel like you're always just like, we're here now. We're living in the now.
Yeah.
But it's like you don't even think twice about it. You just kind of are that way, which is cool. So we're going to dive in. I'm using his phone, so I have the questions. So first one is, how do you define love?
How would I define love? Well, there's different kinds of love. There's love towards your partner. There's love towards your children. There's love towards your friends. I mean, I have some friends I do love. Let's start with Shirley, your mom. How do I define my love towards Shirley is protection. I would protect her with everything. I would die for her. My love for her is deeper than I chose her. She's I choose to love Shirley. Your kids are unconditional because they're your children, but so it's a different type of love. But out of everybody in the world, I chose her. So my love for her is the deepest it could be.
I love it. So what I'm hearing is romantic love is a choice, right? Like choosing mom.
Choosing her is, that's my love it's so deep. It's kind of unexplainable. It's how much, like worry about her. Seeing her happy is that there's so many different definitions of love, like crying together, laughing together, dancing together, eating together, arguing could be a certain type of, if you don't argue, you're not fighting for any love. You have to, once the silence, if it's become silence, love is gone, I think. So there has to be some kind of, there's always noise in love.
Yeah.
noise or sound, depending how you go. Music, like we have songs
Mhm.
that we both love to listen to. So there's so many different definitions of why I love mom.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
just a few.
yeah. And you wrote a song.
I didn't write the song. I I found something that asked me to put all the points on how we met, what happened in a small, in like I said earlier, in 30 years, but it can't be a 1 hour song. So I gave a few pointers of how we met, where we went, what brought us out to Calgary, where we are now, who's involved in our lives, and with you and your brother and our daughter-in-law Hannah, and threw it into this mix, and out came this beautiful song. They said if I wanted to edit it, and I says no, because I was crying halfway through the song, listening to it in my truck, going to get euros to go on this trip,
Yeah.
and it was burning a hole in my pocket, as they say, just to play it. And I had to wait, and only 3 days, but it felt like 3 years just to play it once we got to this final destination of where we've been for the last 5 days. So,
Yeah.
and it hit everybody exactly how more actually.
Yeah.
So it was like another, see, love that sharing that sounds and the story with someone else. That's another love that I wouldn't just share with anyone, but we did share it with some strangers, and they loved it,
Yeah.
and they wanted to do it now. So it's just, I can spread it pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say we're staying at this beautiful castle Airbnb here, and the owners live right next door. Um, and we were all out for dinner, and my dad was like, "Gotta get back. I have a surprise. It'll take like 5 minutes." And we're like, "Okay." Like we wanted to go on a walk. We're like, "Okay, okay, just like 5 minutes, whatever." And then we come in, and he drops this bomb of a freaking song. None of us knew what the heck he had planned. And we're all just crying. We're like, yeah, 5 minutes.
Maybe you could play it at the end of everybody's
Yeah,
pod.
I'll see. I'll try to add it
Try
in.
and
I'll
add it in.
figure that out.
Yeah.
But it is beautiful, and it made me cry. And I feel like nothing, not a lot makes me cry unless it is like love and romance and connection. Like that's my biggest heartstring puller. So,
Mm.
okay, next question. What's one lesson about love or relationships that has completely changed how you show up for mom?
How I show up. A lesson I've learned,
Hmm.
how I show up. Over, well, in the beginning, everybody's learning, like you're learning different. Okay, let's say, all right, first month, honeymoon phase of the relationship where everybody's on their best, and you're always trying to impress. There are certain things you won't do in front of her, or she won't do in front of you. But our I'm gonna say our souls started to twist together very quickly. I mean, I don't think we went, the day we met, which we were a blind date, the day we met, we never went a day without seeing each other for the first 60 days, which is, some people thought it was weird, but I thought it was beautiful. So, I mean, showing up was, I couldn't be without her. So, I mean, I wanted to give her all I had right from the beginning, and I just carried that on. So the lesson, I guess, was once you found who you're looking for, is don't let it go.
Mm,
Don't let that go. So I didn't let her go. I always made sure she heard me and saw me first
hmm
in the beginning, because it was a habit I didn't want to lose.
hmm
That's one lesson.
mm,
So many other lessons. I mean, you're going to try. there's trial, like, can I get away with this? That's and nothing major, like nothing bad, like but like secrets are there's no secrets between us. You can't have any secrets. That's a lesson.
Mhm.
As you feel, I know if somebody had secrets, holding secrets against me or from me, I wouldn't feel why wouldn't you tell me? So no secrets, lessons. That's a good lesson. Don't keep secrets.
Mhm.
Surprises, yes, because eventually you'll find out a
Mhm.
secret that no, you can't be yourself if you have secrets.
Yeah, that's true. That's
There's so many lessons. I'm only going to give you a couple.
yeah. I like that one. I feel like I resonate with that a lot in how I live my life too. Like I'm a speaker of truth
Yeah.
is how my some friends would define me and how I would define myself because it just doesn't feel good if you're holding on to something. But of course, it's who you're sharing it with. You don't need to tell everyone your secrets, but if
No.
you feel safe to share it with your partner or with your family or with whoever, I
Mhm.
think it just strengthens the relationship more.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, I mean, you asked about what lessons with mom, and
Yeah.
that would be, that's a great lesson to keep is keep your, keep her involved in everything.
Mhm.
Share a mind. We finish each other's sentences. It's weird, but it's our weirdness.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own weirdness, and to other people looking at it, it's like, "Wow, those guys are, like somebody, you don't even have to ask. The hand goes up, the salt goes across the table. It's just weird. It's weird stuff. It's so weird, and the sentence part is so weird. And, or we'll be thinking of the same thing and we'll say it at the same time, which is, again, weird, but it's our weird.
Yeah.
So that's our lessons. It's because there's no secrets. We share a brain. People say, you guys share a brain. It's like, I guess we do.
So cool. And some might call that soulmates.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, yeah, it's another way. There's so many. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a
Okay.
man of few words, but
You're doing great. Next question. Every relationship goes through challenges. What's one habit, practice, or mindset that helps you guys stay strong through the difficult seasons?
um well, if seasons you mean not weather. Season. What do you mean seasons?
So
Difficult.
when things are hard, when maybe you're going through something or mom is or you're going through something
Oh, okay.
hard together, how do you get through it? What is that practice that helps you continue on together?
Okay. Well, we've been through a lot of difficult times, of course. Deaths of family members, health issues. Um, like every couple, there is financial struggles. How did we get through it? Um, I just would always say if it's gonna be better, and I would just keep that. I would I would always try and make mom smile or laugh. Take her because if you focus on, let's just go for weather. If I
Mhm.
focus on rain, I'm not gonna feel, and I won't feel as energized if I focus on the sun. So in every darkest moment, there's got to be a lighter moment. So like if it's an injury, you will heal. If it's a money issue, it will come.
Mhm.
If it's a stress issue, it's not going to last forever. Nothing lasts forever. Everything eventually ends and something begins, like sleep. I haven't slept in 3 days. You will sleep, and then you will be You'll be fine.
Mm.
I'm so thirsty. Well, you will get a drink eventually. You're not gonna. No one's died. Well, I can't say I'm
Not
thirsty.
no one. We
I
are
mean,
we are privileged.
yeah, we have water,
Yep.
but I like to just to get through any of these darker times. I focus on around what's around the corner. There's always something better. That's how I get past
Mm.
those issues, those
Yeah.
seasons.
Yeah. I think I'm similar in that way too. It's like, you know, this season is hard or this moment is hard, but it has been good before, so it will be good again.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I like that. Okay, one more question.
One more.
If you could leave listeners with one piece of advice for building a healthy, lasting relationship after 30 years, what would it be?
Treat each other exactly how you want to be treated.
Mm.
And don't be afraid to speak up, which I still have issues with that, but I mean, because I don't like to I feel sometimes if I say what's on my mind it might hurt somebody, where I would never want to hurt somebody intentionally, but I may in my mind I may think I'm hurting them by just telling them how I feel. And that could be just a man's thought, because men are don't like to create problems. They like to solve them. So why would I create a problem by speaking something when I know I'll get over it. And I have.
Okay.
But yeah, just treat your partner like you want to be treated. Do do nice things for them.
Mhm.
Tell them how pretty they are or how handsome they are, and little things like great meal today, great meal. But yeah, but don't agree to everything. You have to say no sometimes. But 30 years is it's huge. I mean, I remember turning 30. It's like, wow, I'm 30. Now I've been with the same person for over 30. I've been with the same person longer than I've been with myself.
Mm,
That's weird.
yeah.
So it's like I know Shirley more than I know
Wait, how old
myself.
are you?
I'm 57. Oh no, no, I mean
My dad's 30. Just
no. I've been with I was without her for 27,
yeah,
and I've been with her for more than or I've been
more than
without her
half your life.
more than half, so I've been with her longer than I've been alone.
Yeah,
I guess that's what I meant to say.
yeah,
So I know us more than I know myself.
yeah,
And I didn't even know myself because I was your age.
yeah.
Younger, a little younger. But
Wow.
and it's like 30 years. And I've I see older people like that have been together a lot longer than I have, and they have their weird quirks, and you some people don't understand it until you have your own weird quirks, and we have ours, and I'm sure you see them. They're like, why are you guys like this? It's like, I don't know. These are our quirks. And your brother and Hannah, they have their quirks, even though they're only it's a new relationship. They're quirks. And I look at them like I don't understand it, but I'm not supposed to because that's their quirks.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own quirks. And quirks make the world go round.
Yep. I think it's the human. It's
Yep,
the human in all of us.
exactly.
Well, thank you, Dad, for answering these questions.
Yeah, it was fun.
Happy 30th anniversary.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And what a beautiful place to have it.
Yeah. All right. Guest number 2 is my mom. Say hi, Mom. Hello. My turn. Happy 30th anniversary.
Thank you.
So I already did a podcast intro, so I'm not going to do that again. Um, but I'm wondering first, how do you feel?
I feel pretty good. We've come a long way. It's been amazing to be here in Croatia with all you guys and celebrate this milestone.
Let yourself cry if you need to cry.
It's been good.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
perfect day. Okay, we're going to dive into some questions. My mom is well known for, in our family, crying.
I'm an emotional person, but that's okay. As I ease into this, I'm sure
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, you're a human,
Yeah.
and crying is good. So let yourself. She did her makeup. She looks so pretty. And it's probably waterproof, is my guess.
Always. It has to be, doesn't it?
Yes. Okay, first question. How do you define love?
Wow. I love that question. Um, the reflection on the last 30 years makes me realize exactly what love truly means. Uh, you say your vows and you say, I promise to protect you, to love you, to cherish you. And it truly means all that, but more. It means loving and holding each other unconditionally. It means protecting each other when needed. It means knowing that you've always got somebody to have your back in the good times and the bad, somebody who respects you despite your flaws. Um, Love is truly being patient, being kind, being understanding, and being respectful, even as you kind of grow and navigate life at different speeds in different directions. And to me, being able to say yes again and again every time you open your eyes and being thankful for that when you close them at the end of the day is truly what love's all about.
Mm, I love it. Beautiful. Do you feel like you're in love 30 years later?
I do. I do. There's times, marriage does not come easy. It doesn't come, every day is different. It's not smooth sailing all the time. You have your curveballs that like we talked about the other day, that you catch and hold on to, or you knock them out of the park and you, it's a roller coaster.
Mm.
You love each other for your flaws, for your perfections, for how you show up every day. And I truly am deeply in love with the man that I married 30 years ago.
Oh, isn't she cute?
Mm.
All right, next question. You ready?
I don't think that was a question that you gave me.
It was. I asked it. It had a question mark on the end. I asked you, how do you define love? Remember?
Yes.
She went somewhere. Are you back?
I think so.
Okay. Next question. What's one lesson about love or relationships that has completely changed the way you show up for Dad?
One lesson about love and relationships. I think realizing that you can't expect somebody to be the same as you are. You can't expect somebody to show up each day the same way that you show up. Um, you have to be understanding and accepting of of how each of you grow, and you have to be patient with that, and um and uh and and it actually helps strengthen the bond. Like when two people have different interests and different things that they like to do. Go with it. Don't expect to be exactly the same person. It gives you spice to your relationship. It gives you things to talk about. Like, be free. Don't expect to be together all the time and do exactly the same things or have the same interests or whatever else. I think being understanding when somebody wants to go off and do their own thing or has their own desires, and just because you may not have those desires, don't stop the person from following their dreams. I think that's key in every marriage, and I think as we grow older, um, guys and girls, they both grow at different speeds, right? They definitely do, mentally, emotionally, physically. Um, Illness can be involved that can change exactly how tomorrow is going to show up.
Mm,
Um, um, Injury. I think the biggest thing that I've learned within it all is that, I think when you first get married, you expect like there's always this like honeymoon phase where you're connected and you're very much the same and you're doing the same things, but over time that changes, right? And understanding that that's part of marriage and part of the cycle and part of the journey, and everything else I think is key. It gives you a whole nother outlook on patience and understanding and seeing the person as they are, not as you expect them to be, if that
mm,
makes sense.
it does. That's beautiful. Beautiful. I'm curious off of that question, was there something specific that helped you learn that lesson in your relationship, if you're open to share?
Something that helped me learn that lesson.
Or maybe like a time when it came, because 30 years is a long time. Like, did it take a while to learn that, or was it early on?
I think it took time. I think we always kind of relied on each other for we've always relied on each other for um keeping each other busy or interested in an activity or whatever else. And I think maybe when Scott had his first back injury, when we realized that, you know what, we're not invincible, we can't do everything that we expected, like baseball's out of the question, skydiving can't happen, like whitewater rafting isn't necessarily going to be a thing. He took on other interests within his life, being golf. And, I like to golf. I like to go out and golf with him, but he's definitely a much better golfer. He loves to golf. And I think realizing that, you know what, I don't have to keep up with that. He can go do his golf. I can go do my, paddle boarding and hiking and the things that I like to do. And, I don't know, I think when he injured his back and, had the back surgery, it gave us a realization that tomorrow's not promised. Like, we have to still live our lives to our fullest, no matter what, and
Mhm.
find what living your life to the fullest truly means to each of us as an individual.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. It's usually something in life that throws us a curveball, right? That makes us look in a different direction. So, alright.
Yeah, does that answer?
Yep. Love it. Thank you for answering. Next question. So, every relationship goes through challenges. What is one habit, practice, or mindset that has helped your relationship stay strong? Unlike so many of these relationships that are ending when things get hard, what keeps it going through the challenging seasons?
I think for me, and I don't know if this
Hey, you're your own human.
for me is knowing when to walk away. It's knowing when to just walk away and breathe. And I do a lot of breath work. I breathe through the challenging times, and I go for a walk, or I don't provoke the argument. I prefer to walk away from it rather than have it escalate. And, we've been faced with quite a few challenges over the last, I guess, 10 years for many different reasons. And there's been a lot of times when, you could easily throw in the towel and just say, you know what, I'm done. I'm not doing this. But, taking a breath and remembering that we vowed to protect each other and to hold each other through the good and the bad and the ugly,
Mm.
I think is really when you take that step back, you walk away, take a few breaths, you breathe through it, and you remember, you know what? We're all we're all human. We all see things in a different light. Um, then it gives you that ability to kind of come back and start fresh and I don't know, start again and get through it. Like
Mhm.
push your way through it.
Yeah.
That to me is key. I think breath work and just sticking to the like going to yoga and going for long walks with girlfriends and doing the things that I like to do just to it's key to keep your own individuality, I think. That's the biggest one.
Mm. Yeah, I like that. I feel like, I mean, breasts too. You're talking to me. Of course, I like those things. But it's cool to see it as a practice within a relationship. I'm gonna ask another question before the last one. Why do you think, maybe you don't know, why do you think so many people end their relationships, even after like a 25-year, you hear about these 25, 30-year marriages that just end? Why do you think that?
Well, I'll tell you honestly, I have a lot of girlfriends that are in that situation. A lot of them that just said, you know what? I wasn't put on this earth to mother my spouse, is what
Mm,
I get from a lot of women. I think as they get older and when you get into menopause, like people start to basically not give a crap about anything. They realize that they just want to think about themselves, that life's too short. It's it's they want to live their life and they feel like they're held back by this being. But I'll be perfectly honest. A lot of them they say, "You know what? I can do whatever I want now. I don't have anybody to answer to. I um I can be free." But in the same breath they're saying, "But I really wish I had someone to love me."
mm,
And so there is a lot of regret in those women who end up single after 25, 30 years.
mm,
It might feel all like roses and butterflies for the first little while, but there's two sides to that. Like, you know, we're meant to share our lives with people,
mhm,
and when we commit to being with one person, like I committed to be with your dad, he's not perfect. I'm not perfect.
mhm.
But I would choose that any day over anything else. Because, we all have a story to tell. We built this beautiful family together. We've done it together, and like I said, we're not perfect. We both escalate at different levels, and we have our highs and we have our lows, but I would choose him again and again.
You're so cute. Making me cry. Oh, this is like the deepest podcast I've probably ever done. If y'all wonder where I get it from.
Hi.
Oh,
Uh,
I love it.
I love you.
I love you too. Okay, we have one more question. Final question. If you could leave one piece of advice for the listeners on building a healthy, lasting relationship, what would it be?
Um, I have this thing that I write in my journal almost every day. My intentions for the day: listen and hear.
Mm,
I try to practice that a lot more. now, because I know I was never very good at it throughout probably throughout the last 30 years. But I think listening and hearing and seeing and just realizing that, um, just because somebody speaks words, like, you have to actually hear what's behind those words, what their needs really are. And, I think I'm off track. Do you wanna ask the question again?
Oh, I think that's good advice.
Yeah.
Advice to a listener.
And also, don't expect people to be the same person that you married 30 years ago, because that's just not
Mm,
gonna happen. People change, circumstances change, life changes, but as long as you're still dreaming together, you're still living together, loving together, having fun together, and doing things together, I think that's key.
mm, beautiful. Do you have anything else on your heart you want to share?
Um, the best part about having a person who loves you and loving a person is just the smallest little touch when it sends shivers up your spine when that person comes behind you and just runs their finger down your back. They just tell you that they love you, they love your smile, they love being with you, and you enjoy being alone and not even saying anything for hours. I think that's key.
So cute. Thank you.
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you.
All right.